Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/choosingbeggars. I know we had a Choosing Beggars episode recently, but it seems to be really popular among you guys, and as you like it, why not bring it out? Let's see people who, just want a few amendments just for a little bit cheaper. I'm sure they're not asking for too much. Hey, do you mind unliking my comment? It's bothering me that 48 people laugh reacted and you only liked it. I prefer it if you just didn't respond. Wow, and that was like the first message ever sent between them as well. Like, imagine that being the first response you ever got, just, hey, I know you liked your comment, but can you, not? What this person should do is, they were so demanding. What this person should do is they should, pay some respect and, do what they've asked and unlike the comment. But then, angry react and get other people to angry react as well. Because if you're going to be that petty, then you deserve a petty response. Yo, you think you can make me a logo? Sure, what would you want it to say and look like? I want it to say Almighty and red and black. Okay, when you pay, will you do it with PayPal or Venmo? Hold up. You never said anything about paying. It's not free. Why not? It's just a logo. It's for my YouTube channel. I could, suggest you as a good logo maker for my subs. That's the best I could do for you. Other than that, no deal. Sorry, bud. You prob have 10 subs. I don't need a shout out. And that's exactly why, the whole working for exposure is never going to work, because people are going to see a logo and think, oh man, that logo, oh, I wish I had a logo like that. They need to be paid for the work they actually do, not just be passed on through word of mouth. The little CuppaJoey icon that you see at the beginning of every episode and for my channel, I didn't draw that. I paid an artist, because that's what you do when you want a logo. I actually passed over the money, and I have 32 subs at the time of recording. So I've got 3 times the amount this guy has. I know, guys, please try not to, I can't say that word. Oh, try not to crap yourselves at the immensity of the amount of subs Still, if you want to do these things, even if it's just a little hobby like me, if you want a logo, you gotta pay someone. Artists are, they don't pay the bills by, having their face everywhere. They pay the bills by being paid for the work that they actually do. The best part about this one is that when you look at the timestamps of these messages, it is just this one person sending all of these messages over the space of just over 15 minutes. Yo, I told my dad I have 12 assignments and I completed 5. He said my sister is going to help me and I can't play for 7 days, only on weekends. So I think no phone for 7 days as well. If you're free, you can help me. I'll probably need as much help as I can get. My sister's not going to help much, unless my dad tells her to. But I have to complete more than 50% of the work by myself. In 2 to 3 days. Yo, can you help me? Check your email! Sorry for caps. If you could do that for me, I would really, really appreciate. If I get past, I get to go to the same summer school as you, which would be fun. So help me! There are about 20 assignments. I added you to a Google Docs assignment. Do it whenever you want. Before 10. Do it when you're done with your science stuff. I have a laptop that is really old and I hate it. It's from 2012, 8 years ago. First things first, I just noticed that on the side, this guy has 2,526 unread Discord messages. Man, I mean, okay, I get how when you're in a group, sometimes it can just blow up and you haven't got, pretty much all of the groups I'm in, I've just freaking muted, because I just can't handle all these people having conversations that I'm not involved in. As soon as I want to get involved, I'll hop in, but unless it's, the one that is just my closest group of friends, I just mute them, But, okay, so this guy needs to complete 20 assignments, and he wants this other guy to do the assignments as well. Even though he told his dad there are 12, and he's trying to go, oh, I'll have to go without this, and this, unless you help me, it's some kind of, pity party, the fact that he forgot to do his own freaking assignments. And it is just so demanding that if I pass, I get to go to the same summer school as you. Do you really want to go to the same summer school as a guy that's trying to get, like, you to do all of his work for him? Also, the fact that at the beginning he goes, I have to complete more than 50% of the work by myself, which means that he's not even been doing half of his own freaking work. And, like, the thing is about assignments is that they're supposed to show how much you can do. You're just cheating yourself at the end of the day. But also to be that demanding, and, like, not just demanding, like, he asked, oh, can you help me? And then afterwards just went, oh, I added you to a Google Docs assignment, do it whenever you want. Like, not even asking, but just like, yeah, I'm just going to assume that you're going to help me. And as I said, this was over 15 minutes, so that's really bad. I have 15 directors' chairs. They are $5. They do not all have backs, but all have seats. You're going to want to replace the seats and backs anyway, so who cares? I don't want to answer a bunch of questions, so here's an FAQ. Are they in good condition? No, they are not. That's why I'm selling chairs that are $140 new for $5. Are they all matching? No, they are not all matching. Look at the picture. There are a few black chairs that are not pictured. Mine doesn't have a footrest / feet pad / a seat back / has chip varnish. Can I get a discount on this chair? No, they are $5. If $5 is too steep for you, then stop reading posts where someone is selling chairs for $5. This one has some dust on it. That isn't a question, and don't fear, I don't charge extra for dust. It's still just $5. Look, they're $5 director's chairs. There's 15 of them. If you want all of them, I'll do $70. That's one chair free. Otherwise, they're $5. You don't need to tell me what you're using them for. I don't care. Just buy the chairs and free up the space in my garage. Clearly, this guy is just not wanting to deal with some choosing beggars. Like, I get it. Like, the whole, look, they're all $5 each. Yeah, this is, I would admit, when I first had a look at this, I thought this is just a really unreasonable salesman. Why is he being so aggressive? But then I remember that people deal with choosing beggars all the time, and I get how that can kind of chip away at you. I like the part about dust isn't free. It's like that whole, there's a fly in my soup. Well, don't say it too loud or everyone will want one kind of thing. That's what it made me think of. I think he could have at least done 2 chairs free if you're buying 15 of them, you know. But then again, I don't know what director's chairs are like. Like, as I'm not really somebody that would spend that much more than $5, you know. Oh no, I guess it's $5, not £5. Well, I would probably spend about no, not dollars. I don't know what currency I'm working in anymore. I have to switch between all the freaking time. Probably about $15 on the chairs, the most that I would spend if it was like a fancy chair or something like this. I want to buy something like this, so I can't really comment as to whether it would be good or not because I don't know. And that if $5 is too steep for you, then stop reading posts when someone is selling chairs for $5. Oh boy, you would do badly at a car boot sale. So I went to the Dunkin' Donuts here on Davis. So my purchase was a couple $2.02. I see they have a tip jar with some pennies in there. I was told I cannot take from there. Seriously, it's 2 freaking pennies. I didn't realize that pennies was some new slang term. Yo, what up, dog? It's 2 freaking pennies out here. Let's, rep it with my boys in my hometown of Davis. You see, I'm cool. This was your proof that I'm cool, and it's been verified. I went to a scientist, Professor McCool from the University of Cool, and I paid him $500, and he gave me a certificate that says that I'm cool. So it's verified. Anyway, what gets me about this post is how freaking entitled. Sure, it is only 2 pennies. But let's say every freaking customer did that. Compared to the amount of people that actually tip. Like, is she giving a tip? Is she giving a dollar tip? Like, it would be one thing if she said, look, I've only got $2. And then, well, to be fair, if she only had $2, then she could just put the change in the tip jar. She wouldn't necessarily need to grab the 2 pennies out of there. Well, then again, it might help that way. I don't know. But, why would you think that, okay, no, I'm saying, let's say that every 10 people take 2 pennies. That would, be 20 pennies, and then, that eventually adds up, and the amount of people that are tipping them is not enough. People are going to think, oh, it's Dunkin' Donuts, why should I give them a tip? It's not like they're an actual waitress or anything. It's not like they're not getting paid enough or anything. Yeah, why do you think you're just entitled to someone's tips, even if it is only 2 pennies? Oh, 44 comments as well. I really wish I could see what was in those 44 comments. But also obligatory, this is the ugliest freaking font that someone can get on their phone. I hate it. I hate all of the freaking screenshots like this. Hey mate, you're a Boilermaker, right? Yeah, I am. Who's this? I'm a friend of Sam's. He said you're a Boilermaker. Oh, okay. Well, yes, I am. I've got this job that needs welding. Think you can do it? Not sure. We don't really do foreign orders at my work. I'm not foreign. Yeah, I mean like outside jobs. You did Sam's job? Yeah, but I did it outside of work hours. So, can you do mine outside work hours? What is the job for? I need a trailer made. I don't really know, but I'll see what I can do. Have you got material? If not, have a look at blah 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 blah. I can help you with ordering. Why do I need to supply material? So I can do your job? You did Sam's for free. Yes, but he supplied material. Well, I don't want to buy metal. Well, I can't help you, sorry. You did Sam's for free though. Yes, again, he supplied material. Can't you just take it from your work? You probably got heaps. No, I don't want to steal from my work. Just help me out, I really need this done. I'm sorry, but I can't steal from my work. We order what we need for jobs and we don't have much spare. Okay then, frick you, Grog. You're probably crap anyway. A little cowboy hat. Frick off, see? You changed the nickname for, well, choosing beggar to cheap. Get fricked. I make more in a day than you do in a week. Then just buy a trailer with all your extra money. Frick off. Blocked. It's always them that say blocked. Imagine being that cheeky. Imagine, like, demanding that somebody works outside of their work hours, that they work for free, and then that they should steal from their work because I don't want to buy money. I mean, I don't know what he meant by trailer. I don't know if he meant one of those, like, static caravans or what. But, like, seriously, just expecting someone to steal metal from their work so that they can make you something for free that would probably cost thousands? Are you kidding? How, like, the freaking cheek of these people. And then to, like, insult, I had to look up what Gronk meant, like, and also that I'm not foreign at the beginning. But yeah, I had to look up what Gronk meant, and it is Aussie slang for, you know, a moron. So, just... There's not really too much I can make with this than wow. I mean, imagine being Sam in this situation though and being like, wow, you're the person that said this weird fricker on this guy just because, you know, he was kind enough to help make something for you. On Friday, November 1st at about 11 AM, I stopped by this blank Starbucks and had the worst customer service I have ever experienced in my life. I bought a breakfast sandwich at another Starbucks. I didn't have a chance to eat it for about an hour. I stopped at this Starbucks and asked if they could reheat it for me. The girls at the counter, I don't have her name, said no, they can't do that. I asked why and she said it is a health violation. I asked her to make me another sandwich. She said no, we can't do that, and that I can buy another sandwich if I want. Any decent person would have either reheated that sandwich or would have offered to make me a new one. These are the type of people that will destroy a business. Wait, what? No, they can't reheat the sandwich. Like, they don't know what you've done with it. Even if it is, like, especially if it's not from that one. Like, if they saw you go and sit down and do nothing for an hour, that would be a bit weird. But, like, even so, they're not entirely sure, so they can't. But you could have been licking that sandwich, you know, you could have wiped your bum with it. You could have done all sorts of weird stuff to it, you know, before it went to be reheated. And who knows what you've got going around, you know, those places. You might have hemorrhoids around your mouth. But anyway, and like the fact that she was outraged at the fact that she had to like just expected them to make her another sandwich. Like, oh right, you're one of them. You're the kind of person that eats buys a sandwich and then doesn't freaking eat it for an hour. And so, yeah, sure, we'll make you another one for free just because you forgot about that one, you absolute moron. Yes, it's part of our buffoon sale. God, and like the fact that they think that they're right, like they went on this rant thinking, oh, everyone's gonna freaking agree with me, not realizing that they look like an absolute cheapo the clown. As an employer, why shouldn't I be able to hire teens for free? What the frick else are they going to do during the summer months? Me hiring them for free and maybe me receiving a stipend from the government for doing so means that I'm keeping teens off the street, keeps the crime rate down and prevents drug addiction in the future. Frick this crap. These kids are also getting experience. I am fricking educating them out of my pocket. Yes, I was fined today for not paying my staff a wage and I am fricking pissed. Wow, so this person is like really upset that they got in trouble for violating child labor laws. Wow. I mean, at what point? I mean, you really need to have a word with yourself if you are trying to argue as to why you should be allowed to hire kids for free. It's absolutely disgusting. And that real, like, it's that superior attitude. Like, they're not thinking of themselves as helping kids. They're seeing kids, like these teens, as being far below them. Like, the whole, what else are they going to do during the summer months? Like, well, some of them have summer schools, some have summer camps, some have, other kinds of lessons like learning a musical instrument, and some just want to, play games and enjoy their summer holiday. You know what? If they want to do that, fair play to them as well. Also, I have no idea, like, when they say as an employer, I don't know what kind of employer they are, but if it's, say, a pizza shop, this whole, I am freaking educating them out of my pocket. Like, I mean, if you're, working, say, at a pizza place is maybe teaching them responsibility. Yeah, it is going to give them a kind of the idea of value of money and all of that. But it's just a life experience. It's not something that you yourself should take credit for, especially when you are making money off of them. What an absolute scumbag. And that whole keeps the crime rate down, like just assuming that all crime is freaking teens. And prevents drug addiction. No, I think that people having to deal with you as their employer are definitely going to turn them to drugs. I would need a firm drink if I had to deal with this person as my boss. So I won't read this whole thing out because it's not really worth it, but essentially what the Standard is saying is that they're opening back after the plague of 2020, but, with some restrictions as it's still ongoing. Mainly being a limited menu, distance seating, and only allowed to sit for 90 minutes at a time. The 90 minutes at a time rule is what the CB in this case has an issue with. Oh, hells to the no! My husband and I are not going to be timed on our duration. We always get appetizers, main course, dessert, and expensive cocktails, and we are religiously 20% tippers. I will patiently wait. To hell with your 90-minute BS. We get so little time away from our two special needs children, so no offense, but also not sorry. Wow, way to just drag your children through the mud during that. That's the bit that I take the most offense to. This idea that you need time away from your children. It's this idea of, look how burdened we are to have special needs children. We deserve all of this, just using them as some kind of ticket, as opposed to treating them as actual human beings that, might have an issue with being used like that. There's also the fact that they're kicking up this massive stink due to, the plague. It's not something that we can tiptoe around. I mean, to be fair, we shouldn't even be opening up places. I mean, having said that, I don't know where this is. I assume it's America, and even so, in America, you really shouldn't be opening up places right now. And this was, from quite a few weeks ago when it was even worse. Well, actually, I don't know. It's worsening now because things are opening back up again. I swear, I speak English. Honestly, that whole entitled, we will come here, we will sit down, and we will enjoy as much as we want. They can refuse you service, and if you had that attitude in my restaurant, I would refuse you service as well. Having said that, I don't own a restaurant other than, Cooking Mama, I guess. A deer entered a Colorado store. The store owner gave him some chocolate chip cookies. The deer left the store and returned after half an hour with all his family members. God damn it, dear Karen, just because you get a free sample doesn't mean that everyone does. This is so cute though. I would happily just give all of the cookies to local wildlife. I mean, that would be really bad for them, so I probably shouldn't. But, I mean, look, they're so cute. If I could just have, like, little deer come into my shop and, like, you know, make a few purchases, hopefully wearing a little tweed jacket and a little raincoat or something, then I would absolutely adore that. That's it for this episode of r/choosing beggars. Personally, I don't think that they were demanding enough. If you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you all next time.